Artificial intelligence is no longer an emerging technology. It is becoming a standard capability across modern organizations. In this presentation, we'll examine what AI is, why businesses are adopting it so rapidly, how organizations are integrating it into their operations today, where the technology is headed, and the skills individuals will need to remain effective in an AI-enabled workspace.
Before we look at how AI is changing business, it's helpful to understand why organizations are investing in it. According to McKinsey, 78% of organizations now use AI in at least one business function. AI has moved beyond experimentation and is becoming part of everyday business operations. There are three primary reasons for this adoption. First is the business case. Organizations are under constant pressure to improve efficiency and manage costs. AI helps automate repetitive work, process large amounts of information, and reduce the time required to complete routine tasks. Second is the advancement of the technology itself. While AI has existed for years, generative AI expanded what these systems can do. Today's models can generate written content, summarize documents, analyze data, write code, and assist with a wide range of business tasks. Those improvements made AI practical for everyday use across many industries. Finally, AI adoption continues to accelerate as organizations see measurable results. As AI becomes integrated into more business functions, companies are using it to improve productivity, support decision making, and streamline existing workflows. Taken together, these factors explain why AI adoption has increased so rapidly. Organizations are investing in AI because it has become a practical tool for improving the way work is performed.
So, what is AI? AI stands for Artificial Intelligence. It is technology that enables computers and machines to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. These tasks include learning from data, recognizing speech or images, solving problems, understanding language, and making predictions. Many of us use AI every day. For example, Siri and Alexa answers our questions using AI. Netflix recommends movies based on what we watch, and Spotify suggests music we may like based on what we listen to. Banks also use AI to detect fraudulent transactions, while hospitals use it to assist doctors in diagnosing diseases. AI help people work faster and make better decisions. However, it is important to remember that AI is not perfect. It depends on the data it receives and still require human supervision to ensure its decisions are accurate, fair, and ethical. Overall, AI is becoming an important part of our daily lives and continues to improve the way we learn, work, and communicate. There is a total of seven types of artificial intelligence. The first type of artificial intelligence is self aware AI. This is only a theoretical and does not exist today. It will have consciousness, emotions, and awareness of itself similar to humans. The second type of AI is narrow AI. This AI is what we use today. It's designed for specific tasks such as voice assistance, recommendation systems, and boxes. The third type of AI is general AI. General AI will be able to perform any intellectual task that a human can do. Scientists are still working towards creating that type of AI. The fourth type of AI is super AI. Super AI is a hypothetical future AI that will be more intelligent than humans in every field, including creativity, reasoning, and problem solving. The fifth type of AI is reactive AI. Reactive AI is systems only responds to current informations and cannot remember past experiences. An example of is IBM's Deep Blue chess computer. Our sixth type of AI is limited memory AI. This AI uses past information for a short time to perform decisions. Self driving cars are a good example because they remember nearby traffic and road conditions while driving. And lastly, the seventh type of AI is the Daria mind. This is still being researched and would be able to understand humans' emotion, beliefs, and intentions using interactions more natural, making interactions more natural.
Now I'm going to talk about implementation of AI in business world. First, let's start with cost reduction. One of the most important advantages of incorporating and adopting AI into business accounting is its capacity to reduce costs. With that said, AI-powered financial modeling tools have shown considerable accuracy growth, with McKinsey noting that institutions using AI-driven risk and forecasting techniques reduced credit losses by 25% compared to when they were using traditional approaches. Additionally, AI reduces tax compliance costs by automating tasks like general ledger mapping, cutting the process from weeks of manual work to about 2 days. Certainly, according to McKinsey report, companies that adopt AI and automation solutions can reduce their operational costs by 20 to 30% and improve their efficiency by over 40%. Now let's look at bookkeeping work versus human inside work. In this, we will compare and contrast how when AI is incorporated into bookkeeping or more generally into business accounting, how does it compare versus human work when they don't use AI. One of the pressing issues that is happening regarding AI is, can it replace humans? In my opinion, it will not replace humans, but it will improve the accounting field automating uh, by automating repetitive tasks and changing accountant responsibilities. With that said, AI performs expense classification and bank reconciliation with 95 to 98% accuracy, reducing errors and significantly shortening the month-end closing process. Additionally, AI streamlines financial reporting by preparing financial statements, variance analysis, and cash flow summaries in minutes rather than days. Thirdly, a Stanford and MIT study found that accountants using generative generative AI are more likely to save 8.5% of their work hours, allowing them to focus on client interaction, client relationship, and assurance, quality assurance. Now let's look at the third one, which is employee training and development. Another advantage of incorporating and adopting AI into business accounting is its positive impact on employee training and development. Instead of eliminating jobs, AI allows organizations to create and prepare and provide a personalized training program for their employees, and this will give them or develop their new abilities or skills while boosting efficiency. Lastly, we will touch on some of the popular accounting softwares that incorporate AI and also AI assistants like Microsoft Copilot. Let's start with the first one. Companies with robust AI are Companies with robust AI training are 3 times more likely to see AI returns, but only 14% offer formal training programs. Secondly, QuickBooks and Xero are popular AI-powered accounting platforms that automate reconciliation, expense classification, and forecasting, saving hours of work each week. Microsoft Copilot stream like Cloud and ChatGPT streamlines reconciliation, variance analysis, and reporting, while NetSuite automates procure to pay and financial close processes.
Now that we've seen how businesses are implementing AI, the next question is what work should actually be done by AI and what work should always stay with humans. AI performs best when the work is repetitive, follows clear rules, or involves processing large amounts of data. For example, it can automate routine workflows like entering transactions, organizing financial records, or sorting information much faster than a person can. Humans, on the other hand, are still essential for tasks that require professional judgment, ethics, creativity, leadership, and complex decision making, all dependent on the context and experience things AI truly doesn't understand. The goal isn't to replace people, it's to let AI handle repetitive work so professionals can focus on making better decisions. So, what does that actually look like in real business? Let's look at some examples. This slide shows how AI and humans work together in a typical accounting or finance workflow. AI can quickly enter transactions, match invoices, categorize expenses, and flag unusual activity that might need attention. These are all repetitive rule-based tasks the AI performs very efficiently. But notice the right side. Humans still review the work, accountants verify that the information is accurate, investigate unusual transactions, approve important classifications, and ultimately make the final business decision. This reflects what many organizations are doing today. AI speeds up the routine processes while human professionals remain responsible for oversight, accountability, and final decision making. That leads to an important question. If AI can automate so much, why do businesses still need human expertise? Even as AI becomes more advanced, there are areas where human expertise remains irreplaceable. Professional judgment, critical thinking, ethics, client relationships, and business strategy all require understanding people, evaluating trade-offs, and making decisions in situations where there always isn't a clear right answer. In accounting, AI can organize transactions, draft reports, identify unusual patterns, and match invoices much faster than humans can. However, accountants are still responsible for reviewing those financial transactions, investigating discrepancies, looking further into financial results, advising clients and management, and making final business decisions. Research from Harvard Business School, Deloitte, Microsoft Research, and Thomas Davenport all point to the same conclusion. Organizations best perform when AI complements human expertise rather than replaces it. The future of accounting isn't AI versus humans. It's AI working alongside humans to make businesses more efficient while allowing professionals to focus on analyzing relationships, ethics, and making better business decisions. Of course, using AI comes with challenges. As businesses rely more on automation, they need to manage risks like privacy bases and ensuring humans rely accountable for important decisions.
The risks of AI include general risk, privacy and security concerns, bias, stereotyping, and discrimination, hallucinations and falsifications, as well as a reliance on AI. For general risk, many worry about the capabilities of AI, the potential AI race for different nations' autonomous weaponry, as well as environmental harm, as currently data centers, which allow AI to run, have been causing environmental issues, using up our resources and causing noise pollution. Along with that, AI programs don't have a morale like humans do, which means there are ethical sides to consider when using an AI tool. AI bias is when the AI results, due to human biases that skew original data, is part of a bias, stereotype, or discrimination. These kinds of risks can lead to false information being spread around, as well as harmful information being used to hurt others. There are also privacy concerns. When we rely on AI as a tool, we can be unsure of where the information goes, and using potential confidential information can be harmful to the person whose data is being violated. Data leaks often happen because of AI, which have caused HIPAA violations. Not only do data leaks happen, but AI can be used for cyber attacks, including frauds and scams. AI security vulnerabilities depend on the companies that run it. But as an example, Microsoft Copilot has had multiple cybersecurity issues that had the data at harm. Hallucinations and falsifications for AI is when people trust AI so much that they rely on it without checking the information over. This means that false information often slips through the cracks and could be being spread around and used like it's true. Similar to bias, it can cause harm to those the AI spreads false information about. Relying on AI isn't only bad for when it gives false information, but when you use AI too much, it becomes more than a tool and is doing the work for you, which brings a loss of human agency. Since AI is doing the work for you, and when AI can create stuff, human creativity is swallowed. How to use AI responsibly. First, know your school/slash workplace's AI policy. Read and understand what is and what isn't allowed to be done by AI. This will allow you to then use AI in the authorized ways. 2. Never disclose sensitive information. Whether it's your information or customer's information, both give way to potential large privacy violations. Depending on the AI tool used, be careful with how you disclose any information. There are many possibilities about what could happen to that information once you give it to AI.
many of which lead to lawsuits. Third, copyright and intellectual property issues. This comes with how AI collects its information from the datasets, which can be taken without the permission of the person who copyrighted the materials, as well as the fact that AI generated content cannot currently receive copyright protection. This is also due to how AI is a collection of internet data and merely combines all of this information to provide what you ask of it. Fourth, be aware of bias, hallucinations, and ethical issues. As described above in the risk of AI, biases, hallucinations, and ethical issues are all real issues currently taking place. When reviewing any work from AI, be on the lookout for these. Fifth, provide sources even when working with AI. Whether you ask for sources when collaborating with the AI tool, or you go on the web and find them yourself, you need sources when doing proper research. 6. Don't use the AI's work as your final product. Review, revise, and make the work better. AI is only supposed to be a tool to enhance your output. Using it as your final project means you didn't do the work and AI did it for you. The goal with the tool is to use AI and human insight together to do more and to produce better work. Seventh, you are responsible for your work even if AI helped. If the work turned in is not reviewed, revised, or all of the above, there are potential issues. Bias, hallucinations, and ethical issues are commonplace, as well as copyright and intellectual property issues. And if you turn it in, it's your responsibilities, not the AI. AI is only supposed to be a tool.
So far, we've seen how organizations are using AI to automate individual tasks. The next stage moves beyond these individual tasks and towards automating entire business processes. This is often called workflow automation. Today, AI is used as an assistant. In practice, that means it responds to prompts, answers questions, summarizes information, or completes a specific task before handing control back to a person. A familiar example is calling a doctor's office. An AI assistant may answer the phone, verify your information, and answer routine questions. Once the conversation requires judgment or a unique situation, it transfers the call to an employee. The AI handles the routine work while the employee oversees the interaction. Many organizations are now investing in what's known as agentic AI. This is the future of AI. Instead of responding to one request at a time, these systems work toward an objective by coordinating a series of tasks. For example, an AI agent supporting a supply chain could be given the objective of maintaining inventory. It can monitor stock levels, predict shortages, communicate with suppliers when needed, and recommend or initiate appropriate actions to keep operations running smoothly. It handles much of the operational work surrounding these decisions, freeing the manager to focus on supplier relationships, responding to disruptions, long-term planning, and other responsibilities that require human experience and judgment. Current research points to the same conclusion. CPA.com identifies AI agents and workflow automation as the next stage of AI adoption, while Stanford and the International Federation of Accountants find that AI shifts professionals away from routine, objective tasks and toward client advisory, analysis, and strategic decision making that requires human expertise and discernment. This shift is already underway across several departments, including finance, customer service, healthcare, logistics, and many, many other industries. As AI becomes increasingly capable of managing the processes required to achieve business objectives, human roles will continue shifting toward work that depends on expertise, judgment, creativity, and relationships. The bottom line is that AI is more likely to change jobs than eliminate them. Understanding how to work alongside these tools will become an increasingly valuable skill, which leads into the next section on preparing for an AI enabled workplace.
How to prepare as students, plus key takeaways. Recognize what AI can do and what it can't. Use AI as a tool and as the final result. Collaborate with AI appropriately. Don't let it do the work for you. Apply human judgment to the AI information. Make sure no bias, hallucinations, or ethical issues appear in your work. Communicate about any AI usage. Add a statement that you used AI in any work you used AI for. Maintain ethical and professional standards. Follow any guidelines your school/workplace sets for you and maintain a sense of professionalism. Key takeaways: AI will change jobs, but Human insight and knowledge will always be more important in the workplace. No matter what AI tool, maintain a sense of professionalism when using it.